Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Exploit Security. As always, I'm your host, Scott, and today we are going to be jumping right back into HackThisSite. So HackThisSite was a platform that I used to use a long time ago, back before I had to take a little bit of break from the channel. And I just wanted to jump back into it just because it's a nice area to work in, very basic stuff, and they have a few different challenges we can really jump into. So for today, we're going to be focusing on the realistic tier challenges. And we're just going to be starting right at the top. I know I've completed some of these in the past already. I don't really remember which ones I completed. We are going to do this a little bit live for some of these videos and just kind of see where it goes. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So for the first realistic challenge, it says, hey man, I need a big favor from you. Remember that website I showed you once before, Uncle Arnold's band review page? Well, a long time ago, I made a $500 bet with a friend that my band would be at the top of the list by the end of the year. Well, as you already know, 2 of my band members have died in a horrendous car accident. Wow, that's depressing. But this asshole still insists that the bet is on. I know you're good with computers and stuff, so I was wondering if there is any way for you to hack this website and make my band on the top of the list. My band is Raging Inferno. Thanks a lot, man. Cool. So let's just go ahead and jump into it and see what we can figure out. So as always, I like to just right click, open in a new tab. We'll go ahead and jump over to that new tab. Right off the bat, we have this super basic web page. And we can see we have a few different bands, and we can see Raging Inferno down at the very bottom with a 2.314. Killing Mr. Ape is a 2.6. The Flag of Nothing is a 3.6. 3 Spins 5 is a 4.7. And then Imposing Republic is just completely owning it with a 23.1. So again, we can do our basic stuff and just kind of getting a feel for the site. We can hit view page source. We can inspect the source code of some of that. Looks like we have PHP here. We have a drop down of values of 1 through 5. So basically, if we wanted it to catch up, we'd be here for a while, just constantly submitting new and new votes. I really don't want to do that. So we are not going to do that. So what we can do, all right, I have an idea already. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. We'll right click again. We'll open the developer tool for the inspect element. And then we'll come over here to network, and I'm just going to hit reload and reload everything. And then of course we can see that initiator, which is the document. This is pointing at the original page that we are looking at as we speak. And we can see that there is a GET request. The next thing we can do is let's just jump down. We'll select 5, hit vote. We'll see that vote come through. And there it is. You can see that GET request. And within that GET request, they have the PHP session ID pointer. They have the ID pointing at 3, and then they have the vote tallying in 5. So it's safe to assume that the ID is 3 for the band, Raging Inferno. And you can see here we voted for 5. So we can probably just try to resend this. So let's just go ahead and do that. So if you are using Firefox, when you have that inspector element opened up, you can just hit that resend. I'm going to expand some of this just so you can see. And you can see right there where the vote is, it's pointing at the ID. So what we probably can do is just remove that 5 and let's just do 9999. I'm speaking German. And then let's just go ahead and hit send. And then when we do hit that send, you should see a new request pop up in this center page. And there it is. And you can see here, it's already highlighted on the right-hand side. You can see that 9999. Let's just go ahead and double click it to load it. And there we go. That actually completes the challenge for Uncle Arnold's local band review. That is the first challenge of the realistic tier. Outside of that, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch everyone in the next video. Later, everyone.